Joining me in studio now is Erica Mock, the Executive Director of the Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives. Erica, so great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
So we are talking about a really historic unveiling happening next week on September 3rd. Tell me a little bit about this event.
We are over the moon excited. On September the 3rd, we at FDFI, Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives, are going to be unveiling a really historic moment in our history, not just for Rochester, but for really people all over the globe. And that is memorializing Anna Marie Douglass, Frederick Douglass's first wife, and his daughter Annie Douglass with memorials. So the landscape of Frederick Douglass's grave will forever be changed after next Saturday.
That sounds incredible. Bring us back in time in history. Tell us about the impact that these two women had on our community.
Well, I first and foremost like to say that the Douglasses were people, and they were people who relied on a village of other people in the mission. And something that the Douglasses will forever have made their mark here in Rochester for is the kindness of Anna Marie Douglass. When people were seeking their freedom out of slavery, they knew that Anna was part of this larger system of freedom, because it didn't matter the time of day or night, what was going on in the home, but she made sure that they were aided in the best possible way, whether it meant helping them find a place to hide additionally here in the city before their last journey towards St. Catharines, Canada to freedom, or cooking a meal in the middle of the night, providing clothing, moral support, love, whatever it was. She was that steadfast here in Rochester. And it is undoubtable for me and for the Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives to know that there's probably descendants of people that were freedom seekers that still live here in this area to this day. So generations have been affected by Anna Marie Douglass. Now, Annie Douglass was the light of the family. She was the youngest of Frederick and Anna's 5 children. She was 10 years old before she succumbed to illness, unfortunately, but she was a warrior and she was a freedom fighter in the making. She aided John Brown in Harper's Ferry. She was a confidant of John Brown at 10 years old. And so she really kind of was a glue and brought a lot of light and energy into the family.
Wow, their stories are just incredible and so interesting to hear about. This unveiling is taking place on September 3rd, and that date is historic. You chose that specifically. Why so?
Well, you know, we at the Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives really believe in truth-telling and history. So when things are specific and paramount, not just particularly for Frederick, but all of the inner workings that helped him. September 3rd is the date that marked Frederick's freedom with Anna's assistance. So we chose that date to memorialize these two ladies because it was so significant for their family, because that was the start of their family, the start of their journey, the start of freedom, the start of making a movement that would free millions of other people.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it's just going to be a great day. Thank you so much for being here in studio with us today to talk about it.
Thank you for having me. We really appreciate it.
I just want to reiterate this unveiling taking place September 3rd from 2 to 3 at Mount Hope Cemetery in Rochester. We'll have more details for you about it over at rochesterfirst.com.